trying to get money.
That's exactly what everybody doing.
Yep. So I was talking to some of my friend girls, and I was talking to my family members, and we were talking about, the impact that the COVID-19, like the impact that it's had upon, everybody's homes. And I was, asking them, how what's their view of it, right? What's their view as it pertains now to the future moving forward? I asked them, I said, well, do you think you should have had another business? Because a lot of people are suffering and they're not eating. When I say not eating, they're not, they're lacking. And so there's some people are setting GoFundMe's up and getting the church, and a lot of seniors, like high school seniors, they are being really impacted. So we were just trying to see, what we could do to help out in that situation. Also, what could we do to be better prepared if something like this happens? So what do you all think? What you think about that? I think that's a good pressing topic.
It is. I want to say that I can't tell you how many Facebook feeds I've seen about seniors just being upset about, some not being able to walk, across that stage, putting in that work, or people who invested in, graduation parties that probably won't be able to have, and then, summer jobs or whatever it is that they have going on, that they don't have the means to do that at this time. So what I was telling a friend of mine the other night was, I don't so much want to focus on the negative side of what COVID has done to our, communities, but more on the positive side of how it has allowed us to think outside the box. Let me tell you, as minorities, we have always been able to think outside the box, but not get the credit for it. Yes. Well, how many times have you grew up and said, such and such invented this, but this person got the credit for it? You know what I'm saying? I see people in my feed that are starting businesses, creating ideas that you never thought of. They thought of in this time. It is pressing people, putting the foot on the gas. You hear me?
Oh, it's so many of them. It's so many of them doing that.
Yes, that's what I'm loving about this COVID-19 thing. It is allowing us to really reach inside of us and find our true purpose. I'm enjoying that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called
because what you just said, Mimi, is people being very creative in this season. Mm-hmm. And as you all know, they opened Georgia back up, right? They opened Georgia back up, but they opened Georgia back up to, the barber shops,
stimulate the economy,
the beauty shops, massage therapists, the gyms. The restaurants are opening up Monday to go sit down and eat. So the bowling alley, I don't understand what we need to open the bowling alley for. Yeah, I don't get it. See, this is what I'm saying. They're opening up the places where they know we are going to go. You understand what I'm saying? They're opening up the places because, oh my God, I need my nails done. I need my feet done. I need my hair done. Yeah, we all need all of these things, right? But these are the places where we are going to be affected. Why would you open up a gym? So you're going to open up a gym and we're going to get on treadmills. All these people with all these germs and people sweating and all this stuff just everywhere. And then you're going to say they're going to clean after each machine. Who's doing that?
Right.
But then they said, then our governor said, okay, well, if you open up the barber salons, this is the caution. This is the precaution I want you to take. You have somebody in the salon, have the other people wait in the car. What?
We're not about to do that.
But you're telling us to still, first of all, they opening up these type of businesses because they don't want to give nobody no money. Mm-hmm. And we all know that if you work in a salon and you're a salon owner and you're not like on a commission-based place like, Fantastic Sales or something like that, the company type of places, you know what I'm saying? This is your everyday money. Some stylists literally go to work on a Monday and anticipate to make $500, $600, $700. Right. They know that they go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're going to come home with some money. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you're an established stylist. Especially if you're an established barber. You already know how much money you're going to be able to make already.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But then yet and still, you're endangering the lives of your family if you have a family, because if you're going into a salon or a barbershop or a gym or whatever, then you're coming back home to your family, you might encounter something that you don't even know. I was listening to the radio yesterday. A man said that he had corona, didn't know he had it. Only reason why he felt like something was different because he was kind of feeling fine or whatever, but he got a fever. So when he got a fever, his doctor tested him and he had it. But he didn't get the regular symptoms like everybody else got, but you know, the throat and all that. He was fine in like 5 days, but because he got the fever, he wouldn't even ever knew that he had it.
Right.
And he had been around people.
Yeah, that's a lot of us. I believe that's a lot of us who may have even had it, but you know, got better with time, but never knew that they had it. I have 1,001 friends that hit me up and everybody's like, I think my baby had this a couple months ago, or I think my husband had this a couple months ago. You know, like they don't know. And so why are we risking people's lives in order for somebody to make the dollar?
Population control. It's too many of us here. So therefore, and then he said, make sure that we be mindful of the elderly. But you're opening up the state of Georgia, but still telling us to be mindful of the elderly. Then in the next breath, you're telling us, we know that the numbers are going to go up. We know that the death numbers are going to go up. So if you already telling us that the death numbers are going to go up and the cases are going to go up, why are you opening up the state of Georgia? Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But anywho, because we still gonna stay in our bag on the internet,
We are.
you know.
What is Brandy doing? She over there in her bag because all I hear is
Brandy, what are you doing? Brandy, what are you over there doing? Brandy probably over there. Brandy probably getting her shipping together. See, boo, I got my shipping stuff together last night, baby. I got some more orders to ship out today. So I already know what she's doing. Baby, I did it last night, girl, because I got to go to the post office too. She in her bag. She in her bag right now.
Y'all know I'm in my bag, but I also want to say this. An idea that my sister and I thought of was we're going to sponsor a senior at our high school. And I was going to ask my husband to match whatever we had, but we're going to a senior, and just to help them out going into their freshman year, we're just going to, you know, refrigerator, help them out, like some little odds and ends.
Yeah.
And, you know, dress it up real good. I think that'll be good because your senior year, you're going on your senior trip, class night, you're planning all of this stuff, you raising money, doing car wash, all of that, and then boom, you're hit, right? You've been working, and now you can't work because of the COVID. You're not an essential worker, the kids. So now what do? Okay, they cut down workers in the restaurant. So now their money is funny. So now the parents are having to come out of their bag with money that they had accounted to other things. So now what can we do as parents or consumers to prepare better for pandemics or epidemics like this? What can we do? Because we didn't know we were getting a stimulus, right? Some people can't get a stimulus.
Some people didn't get the stimulus check.
The stimulus. Right, everybody don't get a stimulus check. And everybody didn't get the small business, whatever, free money or whatever. So what can we do as women and as men to better prepare for times like this? That's the question. What ideas? So what do you think? What do you all think that a person could do?
I most definitely think that the first thing is you need to have multiple streams of income outside of what outside the box and you're doing an online business, or you know what I'm saying, something like if you're providing beauty supply, like beauty supply stuff, you can still sell that stuff online. People still are going to buy your product. And of course, you might have a hard time restocking. It might be a delay, but you still be able to sell those things. That's the income, right? Then also making sure that you put money in. You know what I'm saying? I know our stocks is not looking so good right now, but we're gonna bounce back. We're gonna bounce back. People need to start learning how to trade. That's number one too. I feel like there's other opportunities out there that you don't have to just. I mean, that regular corporate job, we cannot get out of that mindset that you have to have and depend on a corporate job. That's the problem that I think that we have, because we don't, when we're forced to think outside the box, we do very well for ourselves. But when we get comfortable, is where we forget what could happen in a pandemic or epidemic. That would be my go-to.
I concur. I really concur, because it's like now we have the opportunity to think outside the box. The things that people were thinking, like I wish one day if I had time, I could start me a hair bow or the stylist. There are some stylists out there that wish they had learned how to master the art of wig making. I know in Atlanta.
Right. Did you say you master the art of wig making?
Yes, because if they knew the art of wig making, do you know how much money that the stylists could make in addition, to what what they already had? But like there's this stylist in Atlanta. His name is it Alonzo? Is Alonzo? Okay, so Alonzo, he makes a lot of money. But check this out. I saw a girl in Memphis. She paid for one of his virtual, right? He thought outside the box, and I think it's some like 500, I don't know, to take the class. But she took the class, and now she's mastered how to make that wig look like it's coming from the scalp.
What? And she live where you live at?
She lives here in Memphis. So she posted the wig. I'm like, dog, that thing looks like it's coming out the scalp. But she didn't waste her time complaining, because she she can't go in her shop. All the shops are closed. The barbers are making home visits. And let me tell you about the home visits they're making. They're charging, like if you're a good barber, my husband, if you're a good barber, they're charging $100.
And people are paying for it. People are paying it.
$100 to get their haircut. If they come to your house, $100. So it's also revealing. I know you heard it, but if you got a son and a father, $100. But hey, that's how they get their bag. I can't knock it, right? If you really, really need it. But if you're a stylist, you gotta learn how to think outside the box. And I don't know who's gonna hear this later. You specialize in what's your niche.
Right.
Once you find your niche, you're gonna be rich. I heard that said a lot of times. So if you wanted to master the art of speaking, if you're a teacher, you feel that you're able to be impactful to the masses, go take you an online speaking class. You want to be a coach. Now is the time. It's a lot of teachers want to be coaches. Master the art of coaching, because some people think they're a coach, but they're not. They're a speaker. So the difference, you need to learn the difference. Now is the time to do it, to get good in a specialty area, and that is money. So that's what it's taught me to sharpen my skills in areas that I've always wanted to step into.
I agree.
I see my beautician the other day. She posted, not to cut you off, Miss Tammy. She's a beautician, like you were saying. She tapped into it. What she had told people is to bring her your scrap tracks, and she's gluing them or sewing them to the back of a baseball cap, and you just put the cap on. So then it looks like you got like how you look right now, Brandy. That's how she's making the cap. And I'm like, you got one?
Girl, listen. Baby, I done found me some bundles. Girl, I done went, listen. Baby, I done went to my scraps. I done went to my scrap bag like, hey, baby, what I do know is the stylist in the ATL, they can make me a wig real quick, baby, because She getting a little tired. That's why we got the keychains on. But what I do know is we got hair on deck. So have no fear. TammePha will be here, okay? Girl, I done found some new bundles, okay? I got some new extension plus bundles, okay? So it's listen, Mimi, it's right here waiting. I need somebody to dye me some blonde. You know what I'm saying? You know, some highlights. Baby, she ready. She ready. Ready, set, goals. Okay, this should be y'all goals right now, baby. I can only show y'all. Y'all gotta stay ready so y'all don't have to get ready. TammePha, be ready, baby. Come with. Brandy got some bundles over there while she trying to play.
I keep bundles on stash, y'all.
you gotta keep your bundles, baby. Don't never leave home with, baby. Y'all better get y'all know I sell good hair.
She sell, look, y'all, I travel with some thread and needle and glue. I keep the bundles, baby.
Thread, needles, and glue. Not thread, needles, and glue. I'm done.
Yes, I do. I put it in my luggage. I can't play no games.
I'm done. See, I'm not putting that kind of stuff in my luggage. I gotta check it in. It gotta go on my carry-on.
True.
Because you know they be taking stuff. Girl, I don't put, like when I go out of town, I don't put my designer shoes, my bags and stuff. I take them on the plane with me.
Oh, they go on the plane with me. My purses, I have 3 purses in one.
Yeah, there you go. And I usually do that too because I got this big old MCM shopper, and I put all my stuff in there, and then put another bag inside there. So 2 in 1. There you go.
Girl, yeah.
There you go. So
because I know my husband.
Indianapolis.
Shout out to the people.
There was a group of males, and I'm sure it was some females too, that had been alive about a month ago, and they delivered dinners for people who were sick and shut in when this very first started. And so, you know, if we got more people like that in the community, we can help each other out. They say it takes a village, but this whole opening Georgia back up, and it's Tennessee too, right? Is it Tennessee?
I didn't hear. I've been seeing signs, not yet.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything.
That is, I mean, to me, I just think that we have to think smarter. Even though government says it's a good idea, you know what's a good idea for your family. You know what you should do to protect your family. I don't encourage anybody to get out there just because they said the city's back open.
Right. Well, you know, the mayor of Atlanta is telling everyone to stay home. And she has started a fund yesterday where she is asking people to give donations, and she kicked the donation off of $10,000 for stylists, barbers, estheticians, massage therapists. She is telling everyone to stay home. It is not safe to come back outside. And the thing is, with her doing that, you know, because she is a Black woman, you know, she didn't know that the governor was even opening the state back up. When we all found out in Georgia, the governors like in Macon, the mayors in like Macon and Augusta, and all, they all found out at the same time we found out. He didn't even discuss it with them. So it was kind of like a huge shock when it came out. And the thing is, you know, people are going to do what they want to do anyway. Period, point blank. But at the end of the day, you do know that you putting your life in danger and your family, because when you go out and interact with people in those type of settings, you got to go back home. So with her doing that, I'm just praying that she doesn't get any flack from that, from her starting this campaign. It's an excellent idea. It's an excellent campaign for her as a Black woman to do something like this, to spearhead it, because, you know, she can really get a lot of flack from doing this because she's going against the governor. And the crazy thing where people really don't, I understand why Kemp opened up this part of Georgia, because I am a licensed nail tech, right? And Kemp signs my license. Like he was the Secretary of State. See, a lot of people, if you don't pay attention to what's going on, Kemp was the Secretary of State in Georgia. So he signed these massage therapist license, these salons to get open. His signature is on all this. So he has compassion for these people that are in these industries, and a lot of them probably, I know for a fact, it's been petitions going around. Kemp, you got to open up the salons. Kemp, you got to open up. So he been playing tag of war. Should I open? Should I not? But because he comes from this side of being a Secretary of State, I know this is why he did it. I don't think he just said, I'm just about to open up Georgia, But because he knows this is their livelihood and this is how they make money and this is how they feed their family, it still doesn't make it right. It still doesn't make it right. But I know that's why he did it, because he comes from that side of it. So people got to, use their own discretion on what they going to do. Because me, you, and Brandy already know. Like, we know that the world is not ready to be open. We know. Brandy can see where she lives at, the numbers are growing. You can see where you live at, the numbers are still growing. Now, I can see if the numbers are going this way, but the numbers are still going this way. They haven't stopped at all.
Yep.
So,
Right. So, well, this is what I'll say. As it pertains, if our city doesn't open up, at the speed of the other cities, this is what I would say to people who are trying to make sure. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. To people who are trying to maintain the money or their bag, this is what I would say. There's going to come a time where we all got to, they're going to have to go back to work. Everybody's going to have to go back to work because it's going to reset itself. Okay, everything resets after a recession, and when it resets, there are billionaires that come out of recessions. All right, that's a not Rockefeller. Those are known facts, right? But your time, that's what I would want to leave everybody with. Your time. Your time is very limited as it pertains. When that window is open up, you gotta go. All right. You can't save time, but you can spend it differently. Okay.
Absolutely.
So every part right now of your life today shows the results of how somebody spent their time. Right? How they spent their time in the past. Your most valuable asset is your time. Right? It's also the scarcest resource. So during this pandemic, how you spend your time during this pandemic will be the results of which the fruits that you're going to get moving forward. If you spend your time focusing on the small things, you're going to be smaller when this is over. Now is the time that we get in alignment with our calling. Our calling, not just your work, but your calling. So, because most people are in professions that are not their calling. So they don't care if they're at home. When you're passionate about something, you work every day.
Every day.
Like, you don't retire. John Maxwell said, I will never retire. And the reason why, because he's doing what he's called to do, and he gets up and he enjoys waking up in the morning. Okay?
Yeah.
Do what he's been called to do. I've been called to speak. Am I a seller? I'm not a seller, but I speak. But because I speak, it can synergistically come together and make and build and make something great. Okay? So some people are afraid and have fear because they say, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, let me tell you what you can do. You can use what you have, combine it with an opportunity and move forward. People think they're just supposed to feel comfortable. This ain't about being comfortable. See, that's where people get it twisted. You can't be comfortable and get money. You can't. You have to be ready. When it comes to getting money and stuff, you got to be able to say, look, what is this? They say, what cat do I need to follow? What's the person that I need to follow? Because I'm too comfortable where I am, but where I am, I'm not making anything. So what do I need to do to get out of the rut? That's what people call it, the rut. Who do I need to connect with? what class do I need to go to? Because I am not producing anything but the same thing I did last year, 2019. I don't want to be like that anymore. So what do I need to do? Do I call domestic committee? Do I call the knowledge committee? I'm going to call the committee that can help me go into the next season doing the things that I need to do to produce for me. And I am not going to be comfortable because it's something that I'm not used to. So I tell people, like when ladies call me, I coach them. The first thing I ask them, I said, who do you hang around?
Woo! That's a good.
That's the first thing. I ask them. I said, because what you're telling me is a reoccurring past events. And I said, you reliving them in your present. I say, in order to jump outside the box, to be the person that you were destined to be, you gotta get out of your old company. How do you get out of your old company? Start talking about things that you don't usually talk about.
And they ain't gonna want to talk to you.
They're not gonna want to talk to you. They're going the opposite way. You don't have to listen. In this season, you don't have to cut people off. Change your conversation,
baby.
They gonna either rise to
come on, Brandy. Come on, Brandy, on the hump day.
Or they gonna leave. So in this season, I don't care. It's not about a feeling. It's about who I was called to be. If you're not talking, you keep talking about the same stuff over and over and over again. We're not eating by the way you talking. I can't eat by what you're saying. It's taking. Let me explain. Let me put it this way, and I'm done. I'm not eating from what you're saying. Matter of fact, you taking off my plate. Let me explain to you when I say you're taking off my plate. Because the little food that I did have, I got to give it to you every day to build you up.
That was good.
Same situations and issues that you constantly 360 degrees keep going in. And now I don't have nothing on my plate because I got to constantly give it to you. We can't walk together in this season.
Because where you going and where we going, you can't come.
You can't come. So this pandemic has taught me it said not the Bible, but people say as growing up, I used to hear the educators around me say, "An idle mind is the devil's playground."
It's the devil's playground.
Mm-hmm. And so the teachers would say, "You over there idle? That means you about to get into something."
There you go.
Let me give y'all some more work. So then we would get mad at that one person who could not just be still. We wanted a break. So hold on.
The devil didn't want her to be great today. He didn't want her to be great.
So I don't mind. So right now, I said all that to say this. Your mind is in idle mode. But when a car is idle, it's warming up.
Boom.
In older cars, you have people, your mother used to say, go warm up that car. But when you warm up something in an idle position, it means it's getting ready to go. So in this season, on ready, set, goals, we're not coming over here just to we're getting up because, we're not just being idle. We're pushing ourselves, inspiring you, motivating you to go forward. Idle doesn't mean stay. It means move up. That's it. So idle. We're in idle time now. What are you doing at home while you're idle? Is the devil fooling? Are you in the devil's playground? Are you conspiring on people? Or are you inspiring others? Are you conspiring on other people? Or are you being inspiring? You gotta choose which one you will do this day. And then you'll be successful based on, I hope, inspiring other people. Because you can't conspire to elevate. You have to be inspiration to other people. Yes. It's time out for that. Time is a great commodity.
Period.
So that's my spiel. Yeah.
Okay, Mimi, you wanna close it out before we do our affirmations? Or you good, girl? You good? Brandy took us home.
Brandy took us home. I'm good.
Brandy took us home. So we're just super excited. Y'all know we got on late. We were having technical difficulties this morning, but we was like, we gonna come on anyway. Our other platform did not want us to be great, but hey, Zoom is still working, y'all. So listen, Ready, Set, Goals on Wednesdays. We're gonna start having guests. maybe you, somebody that's watching, might be able to come on. You know, I just want to say, hey, Sharonda, hey, Pia, hey, Tony, hey, Bridget, hey, Jana. You know, I can't see everybody that had come on, but listen, I'm just super excited about what we're getting ready to do here in 2020. You know, this is going to get gooder, as they say. That ain't even a word, and y'all know I know that ain't a word, but it's going to get gooder. But I'm going to leave you all with, you know, the daily affirmations. You know, I tell everyone to find you something to speak every single day, because you have to speak life into yourself. You have to love yourself before anyone else can love you, because you already know. And if you don't know, God loves you every single day, every breath that you take. But you still have to have some self-love and know that you are loved. So you got to surround yourself around people that love you and want to see you win. So if you're not around those type of people, like Brandy said, you need to run to the hills quick, because you're going to stay in the same place that negative Nancy is in. And you want to run from negative Nancy, because we all know that misery loves company. And guess who ain't going to keep misery company? Me. That's who. So listen, thank you for the blessings this day will bring. I am unstoppable. I am beautiful. I am a money magnet. I am blessed beyond measures. I am grateful. I am dependable and resourceful. Brandy, you are dependable and resourceful. Mimi, you are dependable and resourceful. We excel in everything we do. We excel in everything we do. I excel in everything you do. You always want to say I, y'all, excel in everything you do, but I'm including them in what we are trying to do. Well, constantly attract opportunities. I can handle massive success with grace. Wealth creates a positive impact in my life. I'm so happy and so grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities on a consistent basis. I'm so happy and so grateful that money comes to me in consistent quantities on a listen, y'all don't even know about this one right here. This one right here, on a consistent basis. You need to speak your income to come to you in consistent quantities on a consistent basis. I don't even know how to share that one right there. That's my favorite one. I'm radiant positive energy. I'm a walking vault. I attract to me unlimited abundance. Everything I do turns into success. I am worthy of a great life. Mimi, you are worthy of a great life. Brandy, you are worthy of a great life. I am divinely guided in all that I do. I am blessed. We are all blessed right now, because none of us knew that we would be living in these times to be able to see what is happening all around the world, not just in the United States of America. So you need to give God glory each and every time you take a breath and that you wake up, because we are all watching every single day how many lives are being taken by what they say is happening to them. Because we all know that God has the final and last say. Okay?
Amen.
So you guys have an awesome, amazing hump day. We getting ready to get on the hump. Me and Mimi are getting ready to jump on our launching tea call at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to know what we doing, all of us ladies on this platform, hop on so you can hear exactly what we are doing and where we are going. We will see you all next week on Ready, Set, Goes.
We off.
Hold on, Mimi. Hold on.
Yeah.